We are moving together.
Hello, how are you, Anique? Welcome to the Era de las Diosas. How are you?
Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you for having me here. And I'm as well as I can be for an old lady of 79 this year.
Oh, you are very young, very, very young, and
Thank you.
full of energy, doing a lot of things. And one of these activities you are organizing is the 2026 Crete Priestess Convocation. It's okay, the name?
Yes, it is. It is. I'm very happy to be organizing this third one. The Priestess Convocation in Crete came as an inspiration for me many, many years ago, back in 2013, where I received an inspiration to gather the priestesses from all over the world so that we could meet each other and see what we were doing in the world and how we could work together to make things, even better for all of us. And the first one was held in 2022, and it was amazing. It was magnificent. I think we had around 130 priests and priestesses from all over the world who attended, and it was a rich and wonderful time. And so we decided to do another one in 2024. And now this will be the last one. 2026 will be the last convocation that I organize. I mean, others may wish to carry on, but I've honored my promise to Goddess and organized three, and that's fine for me.
It's a lot of work, I know.
Yeah.
It has a lot of details, a lot of energy to hold the experience. And what is the difference between the Priestess Convocation and other events like the Goddess Conference or Goddess Spirit Rising Conference you did in Malibu some years ago?
This is a really good question, and it's really at the heart of why this convocation is so important. Firstly, it's held in a hotel and it's over 7 days and 7 nights. So we are all housed together. So you can imagine with over 100 people, it becomes like a little village. It's like we are living in a little village together. And the ticket price includes not only your accommodation, but it also includes all your food, all your beverages, that's including alcoholic beverages. And so we we live together, we eat together, and then we do ceremony in the day and in the evening. So it is only ceremony. So it's not a whole lot of people offering, say, a workshop or a talk or whatever, say, like the Goddess Conference in Glastonbury, where it's individuals that are displaying their talents and skills and beauty. At the convocation, it is groups that come together and facilitate ceremony for the whole group. And so I would say it's a really cathartic experience because everybody there is being moved through the same potential experience. I mean, of course, we don't all experience ceremony in the same way, but we are all offered the same cauldron of potential, if you like, for each ceremony. And that's incredibly powerful. I don't know of any other gathering, both in the past or planned for the future, that allows priestesses this kind of opportunity to work with over 100 others that are peers, so that we are not pushing people through it, if you like. We are simply holding the cauldron, and everybody, as they participate, create the experience for everybody else.
It's great. And so you have to participate only in groups. If you don't have if you are a lonely priestess, for example, can you participate, or you have to belong to a group of priestesses from a country or an area?
Well, the whole idea is not to focus on an individual. That's the whole idea. Because for me, anyway, that's a very patriarchal model. you know, where one person is put at the front or at the head of or at the top of. And that model for me doesn't work. This model, which allows individual priestesses, if you like, to get together with other priestesses, and it doesn't have to be even from the same country. I know that you travel a lot, and you know people in Britain, you know people in Spain, you know people in Argentina. So you could, for example, get together with sisters in the UK, the sisters in Spain, and bring together a ceremony that is important to you all, that you feel is important to share with the world.
That's amazing. I think it well, I couldn't go the past years, but I hope to go this one, because I think it's really necessary, this kind of offerings, and the experience of a, a ceremony in presence, with the energy, and plus in some amazing place with her story of priestesses. And well, I am now studying something about the sacred islands, because I went to Ibiza some days ago, and we are planning some activities there, and I'm studying the similarities between sacred islands. So I think it's amazing.
Mm,
And
yes.
the presence of the priestesses in Crete are very powerful.
Oh, absolutely. For me, as you know, I travel the world, Sandra, leading tours and offering trainings and sharing my wisdom. And I have not been to another place that is as alive with the Bronze Age goddess. It's the Bronze Age goddess. That's the era of the goddess that I most resonate with. And what the so-called Minoan culture was part of that golden age of the goddess. And so Crete has some of the best preserved sites because the government cares about that, cares about the sites. In a lot of places, like for example, Malta, you know, where you will have an amazing temple there, and then on this side there's a 7-Eleven, and on this side there's a laundry, and on, you know what I mean? There's the sites are not honored, you know, in the way that they are in Crete.
Yeah. And I saw you are calling to do offerings, and they are periodical meetings in Zoom or meet. And what is happening in these callings?
Well, the calling for the offerings is for priestesses to go to the website and look at the form there, look at the offerings, what it means to have an offering. It's all explained there on the website. And then they create an offering and they send it to me and to the committee, and we'll look at that. And so, for example, we've already had an offering sent in from a priestess and her group that want to offer the healing evening. In the evenings, we have a healing evening, a divination evening, and yes, a healing and divination evening. And we've already had an offering for somebody to do that in a really beautiful way. We've had another offering, I'm very excited about this, for a ceremony to take place in the Scortino Cave, which is one of the most amazing caves on the island. So we will do an excursion. We will get the buses. We will all go to the cave and do an amazing ceremony in the cave. This is just two examples. So the deadline for offerings is the 31st of March. After the 31st of March, my priestesses and I will get together and will choose which offerings will fit into which program. We accommodate everyone that sends in an offering. If there are two offerings, if we have too many offerings, and there are two offerings, for example, that are very similar, what we do is we give those two groups the opportunity of working together in one ceremony, and we give them longer. So the morning sessions are 2 hours, the ceremonies in the morning, and in the afternoon, the sessions are 3 hours, and in the evening, there's no time limit at all.
Oh, great! It's amazing. And when is the next calling?
If you go to the Facebook page, which is Priestess Convocation 2026, if you just search for it, There is I've made many posts with the link to the actual offering page on the website. And there it's just a form that you fill in and it automatically gets sent to the temple.
Oh, great. So, well, we are extending the invitation to all the group of priestesses in everywhere that are looking at this program, so we can organize a beautiful fun of offerings.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And on the website, which is priestessconvocation.com, there is an example of the program. It is not the actual program. It is a little bit from last year's, a little bit from what has already been spoken about, just to give people an idea of what they will experience over the week. Because, a week is really quite a long time. But I feel it is necessary because I know that when I go to conferences, it takes me at least a day to kind of get into the groove, if you like, to allow my body to stop, to absorb the energies around me at a physical level, to allow my heart to expand so I can be fully in the experience, to allow my mind to still so that I'm not thinking about my dog or cooking dinner, or you know what I mean. And it takes at least a day, for me to bring myself to that place where I can be fully open to receive whatever is put before me. So having 7 days so that you can have at least one day or maybe even more to acclimatize to the convocation, and then another 5 days or 6 days, depending how long it takes you to acclimatize, is fantastic because usually at most conferences, no sooner do I get there really that it feels like I have to leave again. So I really love the fact that we have 7 full days and nights to enjoy each other, to deepen friendships, to make new lifelong lasting friendships, to really appreciate what's there. I mean, we create the most wonderful temple. We hire a big wedding marquee, a big tent, and we create a temple out of that. And one of the beautiful artists on the island that creates a lot of the figurines that are sold in the museum and other places, she comes and she brings all her beautiful artwork and she decorates all the altars. There are 8 altars and they're just filled with her beautiful artwork. I mean, the whole experience is so superb, Sandra. I don't think people realize how superb it is, really. If they were to stand away from it and, look at it from, you know, it truly is a superb experience.
Amazing. And so it's not necessary to carry our figurines from goddesses from our land because the altars are only the the from Crete, or we create other altars of different traditions.
In the past, nobody has brought figurines. I would imagine you could, of course, if you brought figurines, you could put them on the altars. But the temple is decorated in how perhaps it might have been in Crete, 9,000 years ago.
Wow. I, every time I want to be more there. I want to participate. So, Anique, is something I didn't ask you. You want to add some other information or anything you
Yes,
want to say?
I want to talk about the cost because people are always concerned about the cost. I feel that this is the best value event that one could ever be offered, bearing in mind that it's 7 nights accommodation, 7 days accommodation, all your food, all your drinks, including alcoholic drinks, and the cost will come in at around €800. It's unheard of. These days, it's at least €100 just for accommodation, let alone anything else. So this is everything, including the convocation. So it's very good value. So I'd like women particularly to really understand this because it's a matter of priorities. I mean, you could go to a workshop and spend £500, €500, whatever it is on a workshop. These days, weekend workshops cost a fortune. And here is the convocation, 7 days and 7 nights for around 800. I mean, to me, that's really, really cheap. And I want women to understand that and benefit and not be put off by the, oh, €800. Oh, that's a lot of money. No, it's not. It's very little money for what you are receiving in return.
I think so. So this is a very beautiful opportunity to be part in this kind of events. Is unique in the world. I didn't see another similar in all those times as a priestess.
Yes, yes.
So okay, Anique, I know it's very late in Australia, and you must be tired. So I want to say thank you for receive us and to do this interview. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, Sandra. And I do so hope you come. And I do so hope that some of the people from the Spain, the Madrid Goddess Temple comes. I knew Hannah very well. She was a wonderful priestess. And it would be wonderful if her spirit and her soul were represented there by the people of the Madrid Goddess Temple, because she was an important priestess when she was here in the
Yeah.
physical.
Yes, and there are many other temples here in Spain. There is the Goddess Tanit organization in Ibiza, and I am surprised because there are a lot of academic women doing goddess research in the universities, and there is a movement, in progress. So I think this is a big opportunity to be together and to share all the work we are doing in different places in the world. So thank you, Anique.
Oh, may it be so. Thank you, Sandra.
And of course, you will sing. I hope.
Oh, I didn't even talk about the cultural program. There is just the most splendid music that comes out of this convocation. And on the last night of the convocation, we have the gala performance evening. And I mean, this year we've got one of the women that has already said that she will come is Eloise from Glastonbury. And she's the most superb singer. She'll be singing. There's a wonderful woman called Laura Shannon, whose husband Constantine plays the traditional Cretan instruments, and she does beautiful performances. And I mean, it's just, I'm in a constant state of what I call my eyes overspilling, because I'm weeping happy tears the whole, not the whole time. It is such a splendid and glorious event. And I don't mean to be negative, but I go to a lot of events, and to me, in my heart, I think to myself, oh, the goddess would be ashamed. The goddess has not been honored here. This has not been put together with the love and the care and the beauty that the goddess deserves. And I'm proud to say that the women and I that put this together, for us, it's all about celebrating her, honoring her, being her reflection, creating a space where we can look at each other and see how beautiful we are, how powerful we are. And that's goddess. We need that reflected to us in our lives, because she's not out there in the world. She's hidden. When we are in our world together, when we are in the goddess world together, yes, of course, she's there 1,000%. But generally in the world, we don't get to see goddess. So to go somewhere, see her in all of us, in the beauty that we create, in the energy that's generated. And we see the people at the hotel, the way they look at us, they are amazed. They are truly amazed by us. So not only do we have an impact on our own worlds and our own lives and our own bodies and souls, we have an impact on those around us. And so we're taking the goddess out into the world as well. And that is really very important for me. It's been my life's work, Sandra. I'm 79 this year, and I started this when I was 28. So that's more than 50 years that I've been dedicated to the goddess and to women, to my sisters, to bringing the beauty enough out so that we can see each other, and remembering our glorious matrifocal history, remembering it wasn't the way it is now with the Trumps of the world. Once it was a paradise on this planet, and it will not be a paradise again until women rule the world. That's it. It may not be in my lifetime, but it has to happen.
I have a little visitor here.
Oh,
She's Freya.
oh, hello, Freya. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Very sweet.
Oh, yeah.
So great, Anique. I feel very, very grateful, and I hope to see you this year in Crete. I hope so.
I hope so too. And maybe in a few months when the program is clear, maybe we can chat again and I can explain a bit more about the program.
Okay, yes, yes, please. So I'm going to translate the flyers you have, so many people that are Spanish speakers can join without without fear that, well, there are many priestesses that speak Spanish, so we can translate the things. And I think also ceremony is a universal language, so you don't need to understand English
That's right.
or Russian or any other. You are in the whole energy of the cauldron, and you know you
Oh,
remember.
yes. Oh, yes. And I thank you for your offer. Last time we spoke, you offered to translate. I'm very grateful to you because we can, if there are a number of Spanish speaking people who come, um, we can we can structure it so that there's space for translation as well, so that people don't have to try to work it out, so that they actually at least have a framework for what is happening.
Okay, thank you, Anique. Thank you for your time. So we see in Crete and in the goddess era again
Yes.
before
Thank you,
the
Sandra.
travel. So
And
thank you,
thank you for all that you do.
thank you.
We are gathering the tribe. We are gathering the tribe. We are gathering the tribe together.